Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Just thought I'd show you this. It's not wood, probably nothing wood on it, it's all the MDF stuff, but it's in really nice condition for a change. It's not all battered, so I just thought I'd show it you before it's all nice and clean before we start stripping it. And a lady asked about showing you how I decide how I'm going to lay my clay on, so I think we might do that with this one. Alright, see you shortly. Right then, I've given it all a coat of bin, not for the fact that it's a bleed through, it's just to help it, the paint grip to it, and plus it won't need quite so many coats. So it's like one coat of that and it saves 2 coats of white. So I've picked out ash white, which is quite a nice white. So I think we're going to use that, and then we're going to put some clay on it. Alright, so I'll give it a couple of coats because you don't need to see that, do you? You've seen me paint loads of times. And then when we come to the fun stuff, I'll come back. Alright? Right then, it's had 2 coats up to yet. Yes, I know I forgot to fill those 2 holes there. But the drawers have had 2 coats as well. Now, it's dead weird. It's like me and Debbie from Debbie's Design Diaries think of things at the same time. I'd already thought of this and I'd wrote it down in my little book, and they all says nah, because I've started trying to write ideas down now as such. But I mean, she used really bright colours and she used a paper, but I've got this wallpaper, which is, because don't forget, people don't really like colour in England. So it's quite a pale grey, and it's got like some butterflies in, which she used, and birds and what have you. And I thought I'm going to stick it down the middle, and then I'm going to clay all up the edges to make it so it won't be perfect. Like here, I should chop this out before sticking it on so I can pop a piece of clay in there and what have you. So that's my idea. The family's all just looked at me, gone out and says, oh Christ, there she goes again. So, you know, here we go again. I don't think, oh it is dry now. So we'll stick all this on and then have a look. I'm going to go round and just chop bits out first, like round here and round there and stuff, so I can bring the clay in different angles. And then we'll be back. Right then, I'm sticking down and I'm using, I got some PVA glue, because people keep saying, oh, you're spending loads of money on wood glue and stuff, and it's the same. So I bought some PVA glue, which I'm using. And if you want to just come up a bit closer, Dev, so you can show here, come round here, look. I'm bringing it just over, no, not that way, because they don't like filming that way. If you can see, I'm just bringing it up over slightly, so that when the drawers, yeah, look, put it back like that. So when the drawers are together, it's like the pattern flows. So I'm just taking it over a little bit, and what's excess, I shall sand off. So that's what I thought. I know no one's liking it. The daughter's just come out, even though she's filming me, and gone, oh my God, what you doing? So, you know. And where's my little brayer gone? What have I done with it? Oh, right, what have I done with it? It's vanished. Oh, it's here, it's here. And then I'm just using my little crappy brayer just to make sure I've got no lumps and bumps in it. And like Debbie said, bear with it. The furniture becomes ugly before it comes pretty again. So just bear with it. I don't know what's up with this. It's a new blade, but it's not wanting to cut. And then when it's all dried, I will go with the sandpaper and just take this little edge off a bit so it doesn't get caught, because it will pull it up when obviously someone's using it and it keeps being caught. So that's what I'm up to at present. Like here, I've got to trim this edge off. I don't know what I did, but I chopped it wrong, so I've had to trim it all back up. And obviously when you're doing this, make sure you keep lining your drawers up so that your pattern's all running properly before starting the next one. Well, I shall move that one up to that one and then realign my pattern so that it all runs right. Alright, so when it's done we'll come back.
In case we get you all over it.
I'm not get.
I think you got me on it.
I haven't got any of you on it.
In Gordon.
Right,
Yeah.
what do we think? I really like that. No, it's not crap. Can you hear him? Hey. So, like I say, we're folding it over that top lip. It follows your pattern. So I'm going to give that a bit to dry and then we'll come on to claying. Alright. Right then, welcome back. It's the next day. So this is how it's all dried. And I've just had each drawer out individually and lightly sanded where it's met the edges. So there's nothing going to rub up. And I've done the same across the top as well. It's brought paint off in some places, but I'm going to clay first anyway. So, and I thought, oh, did I show you that I'd cut all round bits and bobs so I can like get the clay to like move at different angles as such? So, and I'm thinking I might use my new mould. You see what it's called, Lillian Scrolls, and I thought that'd be quite nice in and out and what have you, so I might use that. Oh, I can't hold you this morning, I'm losing all feeling in my fingers. Hang on, let me just flick through. There we are, look, I've knocked my flour over and everything now, look. That one has a few little scrolls, so they could be different scrolls that I had on. And that one's called the Hollybrook. Oh dear, I'm going to have to rewrite it on. Hollybrook something or Hawthport. I'll have a look and rewrite it on so that we know. So I think we might use that one as well. I don't think we need any straight lines, do we? Look at that one. I never get to use that one. How cute it is, the farmhouse one. Look at that doodoo, that's the one I had for my birthday that's still damaged. No, I don't think we want that or that. Yeah, so I think it'll be them two that we use. Alright, so right, I don't know how I can pop you. Let me see if I can balance anywhere, because somebody wanted me to do it all from start to finish sort of thing. So just a sec. Right then, I've dragged the sun out to help me for a minute. So I'm using, as usual, the Airdas clay. And this is an air drying clay, which is the only sort that I'll use now. I've already took some out, so... And it's lovely when you first open it. It's just, oh, it's just lovely. It's like squeezing a baby's bum. But anyway, I've put flour in here today because I'm out of my talc. And all I do is just sprinkle it in my moulds. I'm going to make a couple up because I don't know where I'm going to put them, so if we just do one of all of them for now. So I just do that so that it demolds easy, and then you can do this however you like. Sometimes I use a little scraper, but mostly I just use my fingers. I don't mind getting dirty, and you do get dirty with it if you use your hands. So, and I just break bits off and squidge them in. And then scrape off the excess. Right, so that's that one. We'll do one of these so I can show you them out, because I don't think I've shown you me using these, I don't know. I wouldn't bother with the cheap air dry clay. It comes out, it's extremely sticky. It doesn't demold very well from your moulds, and this big pack I think is about £3, and if you don't go silly like I tend to do all the time, it can last you quite a long time. And for the sake of like the cheap one being £1 odd to this, honestly it really isn't. Some things you just can't cut back on, if you know what I mean. And I've tried quite a few different clays. I've tried like the shop's own brands and the kids clays and this, that, and they're no good at all. Like I say, they're extremely sticky. So not only are you covered, your moulds are covered, and it just doesn't demold very well at all. But obviously, you know, everyone's welcome to give theirs a try. I mean, I've never used Debbie's. The one that Debbie uses, the IOD mock clay. I should imagine that's just as good as this, because I'm not in America. But yeah, if you can, and you're going to do this a fair amount, I'd definitely invest in this clay. Right, and as you saw how much flour I put in, so all I do is just knock it over, go from corner to corner and just peel it back, and it just pops out. But as I've said before, I don't know if, because people have said, oh, I've tried doing it and it doesn't pop out like yours. I'm very lazy and I never ever wash my moulds. I've not washed any of them since I've had them. And I don't know if obviously like a slight build up of, well mind you, this one never likes coming out, to be honest with you. But I believe that's why mine just, oh, we've lost a bit. So I don't know if that's why mine pop out so easy, because like they've got a slight texture on them inside already. I don't know, but that's my excuse and I'm keeping to it. So like I say, these are the 4 moulds that we're going to use today, and it's just like, you know, if we so I can have that one there like that. I shall chop that bit off, and then you can, like, I mean, I'm not saying this is my design yet, but you can have them anyway, and then it's going to be like this. But I've got to try, I want to try and keep it for where I've chopped the paper out. And then we've got a little one, so you can always be, I can chop bits off and manoeuvre them around, so that's no problem. And then like little ones like this, I shall pull out slightly so they're not surrounded, to stretch them out. And like I say, you can use your moulds however you want. You don't have to use them all in one piece. But it'll be something like that I should do. So I'll do some for this side, I'll stick them on, and then we'll come back and show you what what this bit looks like. Alright? Right then. This is what I've done. And I very nearly made the mistake of sticking them down. And then I remembered Debbie was struggling to paint all around her edges, so they're not stuck down at present. I'm going to leave them to go hard slightly, and then I'll paint them and stick them on. But all I've used is those two moulds, like I say, and I've made it so that you don't see any paper. So we've gone round and just done like a decorative edge, and I've tried to go as far up on the drawer as possible so that it all kind of joins together when it's all back together. And I've gone all the way across the top. So like I say, it's ever so strange. I'd already decided this when I picked up the paper from, it was in one of the reduced bins at B&Q for £1. So I thought, oh, I'll have that, because it's decorative, but it's plain decorative, if you know what I mean. There's no brightness. So I had already decided that I was going to do something like this. And then I flick on the notifications and there's Debbie and she's done the same, but mine's muted to hers. But I thought, wow, we couldn't have timed it any better for each other, really. So that's it. And then that's it as such from a distance. So like I say, I'm going to give it an hour or so to dry because it's really hot in here. So it goes hard enough for me to handle. I shall paint them all and then we'll glue them on and then we'll come back. Right then, I've glued it all on and I've painted it all. So I'm just going to leave it to dry. I've got no hardware for it. I don't know what to put on it. I don't know what would look best actually. But I'm going to leave it like that because, like I said, I've only just stuck it on and painted it. So but I'm quite pleased with that. Right then, she's all done. Do we think? I kind of wish I'd have come out a little bit further, you know, so there's not quite so much side. It shows up more on camera than what it does in person, but all I've just done is gone round all the clay with some silver wax just to bring it out a little bit more. So you'll have to let me know what you think. I hope you like it. The drawers aren't brilliant inside, so I might put some more of this paper in each of the drawers as well, just to finish it off. I'd like to have done something on top, but I think this might be pushing it with some people. I can't really get a full, but it's really pretty, I think. Even the hubby said it's turned out alright, so that's got to be a win. Alright, so like I say, thank you to all the new subscribers as well. Welcome to the family. I'm Cheryl. That's Eleanor. I know it's called Eleanor's, but you know, she's cuter than what I am and it's a better name. So like I say, welcome to the family. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll chat to you in the comments below. See you later. Bye guys.